centuries. He does not age normally anymore. His power, even suppressed, keeps him alive indefinitely. Apocalypse ensures that Franklin will never escape the consequences of his existence. The machines surrounding Franklin are alive in their own way, constantly adjusting to his thoughts. If Franklin imagines freedom, the system tightens. If he dreams of escape, the system drains more of his power. Even hope becomes a liability. What makes Franklin's suffering unbearable is awareness. He sees the world through psychic echoes. He feels cities rise and fall, wars begin and end, all powered by what is taken from him. Every act of cruelty committed by Apocalypse's regime is indirectly fueled by Franklin's stolen energy. Franklin tries to fight back, not with force, but with imagination. He attempts to create small imperfections in reality, tiny flaws that might one day grow into rebellion. But Apocalypse anticipated this. His technology is built from celestial and mutant science, designed specifically to neutralize Franklin's creative instincts. The comic reveals a horrifying truth. Apocalypse does not fear Franklin anymore. He has reduced a god into a tool. That is the ultimate victory. Franklin's mind begins to fracture, not from weakness, but from isolation. Without human connection, without love, his thoughts loop endlessly. He questions whether the universe deserves saving at all. This is Apocalypse's true goal, not just control, but corruption of the soul. Death will be mercy, death would be escape, but Franklin is denied both. Eventually, even Franklin's immense will begin to crack, not because he lacks strength,
We have to move
but
now.
because eternity
There's no time
is
left. The
relentless.
situation is
The
critical.
Age of Revelation is built on one simple idea. Hope is a disease, and Franklin Richards is the cure. Apocalypse confronts Franklin, not physically, but philosophically. He speaks to him through projections, reminding Franklin that every failed rebellion, every crushed resistance, proves that Apocalypse is right. Strength defines truth. Survival defines morality. Franklin realizes something terrifying. Apocalypse is using him as proof. As long as Franklin exists in chains, hope itself is imprisoned. For a brief moment, Franklin considers the unthinkable, ending everything. If he could lose control, if he could let his power explode, he could erase Apocalypse and this entire timeline. But that would also erase every innocent being. This is the cruel paradox of Franklin's existence. His power gives him responsibility, and that responsibility becomes his cage. The comic describes this moment as Franklin's true breaking point. Not despair, but clarity. He understands that his fate is not a mistake. It is a deliberate warning about power without compassion. Franklin stops resisting. Faye still suffering under the regime. That be why the end of the story, Franklin Richards still lives. The Age of Revelation continues. Apocalypse's empire stands strong, and Franklin remains trapped, eternally sustaining a world that should never have existed. There is no dramatic escape, no heroic sacrifice, no final explosion. That is the horror. In the Age of Revelation, the world is no longer ruled by heroes. It is ruled by Apocalypse and his philosophy. Only the strong